Hi, Patriots Colony. It's Stan Rockwell with more Tai Chi Trent and Qigong. Know the drill. First off, we get our posture, balance, and breathing. So, get your connection to the earth. Get really grounded. Start to sink down into your feet so it feels the same left, right, front, back, and corners. Equally balanced in all directions. Feet firmly grounded and connected. Because your feet are, so is your body. You have a very sturdy foundation. Back of your head rises up. In Tai Chi, they say your spirit is rising up, lifting energy, connecting you to the heavens and grounding you to the earth. Tops of your hips parallel to the floor, tailbone drops, hips move back a little bit, stomach and lower back flat. Remember the 70% rule though. Stay in your comfort level, your comfort zone. Shoulders parallel to the floor. Nice and relaxed. Back of your head rises, chin tucks in, your head moves back a little bit, eyes and ears parallel to the floor. So you're balanced in all directions. Just focus on your breath. Inhale through your nose as best you can. So you can filter the air, warm it up, and add a little humidity to it before it gets down to your throat and lungs. Touch the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth. You want to breathe down to your abdomen, so you pull that diaphragm down. On the exhale, pull the pelvic floor up. You can breathe out through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth, just release your tongue, and if you want, you can just sigh. With that sound, whatever tightness and tenseness is inside, just soften and relax. Flow out and away from you. And just breathe, making the exhale last longer than the inhale. Do a quick body scan. Feel any tightness anywhere, just let it soften. Let it relax. I'm just going to let our arms float up and down. As you do, it's like a wave undulating, so there's a little bit of a bend in your knees. Hips go back a little bit. Center, let your arms come up. Arms open wide, open your chest as you inhale, exhale, press back down. Bring your feet a little bit further apart. Remember, there's two versions of shoulder width: outside the feet and shoulders, inside the feet and shoulders. This time it's inside the feet and shoulders. Arms come up. One hand goes out to the side, palm up, other hand, thigh point lines up with the brow way. Keep your shoulder nice and relaxed. And shift your weight into that side. And look over your outstretched palm. Shift your weight to the other side. Hands straight places, look in the other direction. Inhale. Exhale. come back down. Either hand goes underneath the other, it doesn't matter, but it's crossed hands that come up and they open. Inhale, exhale. One hand goes forward, shift your weight into the hip on that side, other hand goes back, press. It's real familiar, it's both the monkey arm style, just the arms. There's a bit of movement in the hips. Hands drop down. And like you're on a paddle board, paddling along, so arms go forward and then they pull back. Come down. And once you can bring your foot back in a little bit, because it's going to be a shift into one side, heel on the other side comes up as you toss like you're throwing something off to the corner. Exhale, inhale. Remember to keep yourself over your foundation, huh? Back to the center. And then it's tossing something over your shoulders, so you turn at the waist, hand comes across, move your elbow, softness in your elbow. To the center, palms are up near your hips. Then swivel at the waist, keeping your knees nice and soft. Just a push to the corner as you exhale. Inhale back to the center. Back to the center, and the next one is the young version of wave hands like clouds, but you don't move your feet, but you are going to keeping your knees nice and soft, kind of tilted away from one side to the other. So we'll start with palms towards us, upper hand, palm towards the middle dantian, lower hand towards the lower dantian. Shift your weight into that side and turn. The upper hand goes palm out, drops down like it's going to hit on a drum head. Other hand comes up. You shift your weight back, they go across in the front. Upper hand goes palm out, drops down, lower hand comes up. Back to the center, just one foot so the toes towards the corners. You shift your weight into that foot. The arm on that side goes underneath the other and it's cross hands again. You shift your weight back, hands cross. the same thing on the other side to balance everything out. Back to the center. It's going to be a push to the corner, so I shift my weight back here, the toe of the front foot comes up, and I shift to that side, heel on the back comes up. Let's come back towards you about shoulder level, and we drop down and we push. It's like pushing some style in and non-stop. Other side. And then to the other corner, arms going like this, pulling in towards you, so you shift your weight and pull back towards the upper hand. Other side. Back to the center, fist at your hips, and it's going to be a punch. As you punch, you rotate the arm. So it starts out with the palm up, ends up in palms down, but close your fingers in. Soft fists, don't squeeze. Exhale and inhale. Just relax your hands. And just like you're flying, your arms come up. As they come down, hips go back, knees bend a little bit. Keep your head over your foundation. Inhale up, and exhale down. Hips go back. Rotate your hands so your fingers are pointed in one direction. Then you turn the opposite direction as you do. You rotate the hands around, so it's like fingertips are facing and you come across like this, and the hands drop down, fingertips go to the side again. Balance it out. We're going to reverse and do it on the other side. Back to the center. Shift your weight onto one foot. Hand on that side comes up, other foot comes up. This is marching and bouncing the ball. It's also a nice balance exercise. Hands come up, palms facing, and then they face towards you as you press down. So inhale and exhale. Again, your hands are in that earth position, same position as when we do one of the versions of 5 elements. Shoulders nice and relaxed. You can hold this as a standing meditation, or you can do it as a sitting meditation, however long you want. A particular set of movements is called 18 Shibashi Taiji Qigong, and it's on the website at williamsburgtaiji.com or findingtao.com. So let your hands come down. We'll do the forms that we've learned in Young Style so far. I'm going to do it straight ahead. Again, don't worry about left or right because it doesn't matter at this point because we're not judging. We just want to learn the form and can mirror image it later and we'll do it. You facing one another, but I want you to see the hands just to kind of remind. I hope you've been practicing so you kind of got this down a bit. Start off opening the door. Wild horse's mane. White crane spreads wings, fall back. Brushing push, brushing twist step. 1, 2, 3. Play peepaw, play loop. Loop off the monkey 4 times. And that ends when your hand is near your hip. So I'll turn around and the left and the right. Okay. Let the wild horses in. Spreads wings. Push and push. Going to lead with the guitar and peepaw. So it ends here. Just do the hands first because there's really no footwork, it's just weight shifts for this one. Come back, hand in front brings that foot in for a T-step and you're holding the ball. So it's just step up. Hand drops down, lower hand comes up. This is ward off. What it looks like from the side. In the front, again, your hands covering up your shoulder. If you remember, part the wild horse's mane. Your arm is out here like this. That's a strike. For ward off, it's back here like this with your elbow dropped down. because it's an absorbing energy. There's an experiment you can do, but again, stay in your comfort zone and be careful with it. And I teach William and Mary, we always do this one. Get their feet free, connect it to the earth, bring the arm up, and you can do it left or right. Typically in longer forms of Tai Chi, the only time they do ward off is when they do it this way, but looking off to the right. But all the grass bird's tails are on the right side and the hand is up like this. But in the short forms like 9 and 24 and 16 and those, they do it on both sides. So what we do is you're very sturdy and you have someone put 2 hands, they press kind of directly at you and downwards with a steady pressing. They're not pressing like that, it's just a steady press. So you can feel yourself absorbing energy and it going right down into your back foot without you really having to do anything. It's important you have your elbow drop, because if it's up here, your shoulder's out of kilter and it's easy just to push you back like that. But down here, you're just absorbing that energy in. If they're really big and outweighed by a lot, yeah, they'll be able to push you up like that. But you'll be able to absorb that energy and not have to really put a whole lot of work into it. So that's ward off. Pong in Chinese. Acorns falling on me. And if someone's pushing in there, the way to remember, Tai Chi is an internal martial art using energy, not force. It's just to drop your elbow and turn just a little bit at the waist, and all that energy that's coming in is just going to slide off and go off to the side without you having to do anything. So the first part of grasp the bird's tail is ward off and then drop. Roll back is the next one, so hand goes up, goes palm down, other hand goes palm up, so you're ward off, reach up to grasp. This is the grasping part of grasp the bird's tail, and roll back. It's just shifting, bringing your hands back like that. Ward off, roll back. Footwork, just shift your way back. Forward bow stance, reverse bow stance. Forward bow stance, reverse bow stance. Keep the knees soft and behind your toes, even on this back leg. So it's up and back. Ward off, roll back. When your hand in the back gets about level with your hip, it kind of rolls up and around. Hand in front goes palm up, and the heel of hand in the back comes to rest on the wrist of the hand in front. Roll back, and you turn back towards the front. As you shift your weight into the front, hand on the outside goes palm out. Oh, roll back is liu in Chinese. Ji is press, which is what this is. It's a penetrating energy, like you're trying to push your way through a crowd. Press, press. That sequence, ward off, roll back, and then you go into a forward bow stance, press, palm out. The next one you know pretty much from Sun Style. Hand rotates out, hand on the top just goes down the back of the hand. And just kind of visualize marbles between your fingers and your, someone's trying to crawl down my neck. Roll back, press. It's like you're rolling marbles down your fingers. As you shift your weight back, you turn at the waist a little bit. Drop your hands down towards your waist. As you shift your weight to the front, hands come straight up. Back to the center, push. You're getting a little bit of extra torque doing it this way. There's a way to do it so you're doing kind of the yin yang symbol when you're doing it too. Gets a little bit of the silk reeling in there. And remember, you're not adjusting the angle in your elbows. Arms are coming straight up like your shoulders are on an axis and they're just rolling up. The reason is, you come back here, you shift your weight up and you push up with the heels of your hands. And your hands, the outside of your hands are staying inside the outside of your shoulders because it's a strike to right in here to kind of push a person up. Using the biggest muscle in your body, you're shifting with this muscle in the back of the leg and arms. You're just kind of bringing the energy up from the foot, directing it with the waist, expressing it with the hands and fingers. It's what Tai Chi is about, one of the things it's about. Versus if you just press like this, you're just using your arm muscles and you basically knock yourself over backwards. So if you're trying to move something, you're just moving your arms. That's a good way to not get it moved and also hurt your back. You just push, ward off, roll back, press, push. Story to help remember that is giving the bird a perch, giving the bird a place to land. Bird comes in, lands on your arm, you reach up, you grasp the bird. The bird's about to fly off, but you've got him by the tail, you bring him back, get a better look. Bird's wings, you open up the wings to get a better look at the bird. And you admire the bird and you decide the bird is so beautiful, you're going to let the bird go, shift your way forward. Let the bird go, bird flies off. Come back to admire the bird flying off and go, wow, that bird is really beautiful. I wish you'd come back. I wish I could capture you again. So you reach out, but it's too late. The bird has flown. It's just a nice way to remember that sequence. So we're at the end of the pulse monkey. Come in to hold the ball. Move it off. Roll back, press, push. Then you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So you shift your way back, rotate on the heel, right hand takes in the right foot this time. Step up into ward off, roll back, press, push, and if you're doing hand form, just that front foot, the other front foot. You can bring your hands down for cross hands right on the left, come up, and you finish it off there. But I think we'll continue it on and do some of the more of the movements of 24 form. But for now, let's do that all the way through. And I'll face away from you. Keep the left and the right. Straight. Should do it right. Left. Door. Sure. Put the elbows. 2, 3, transfer wings, brush, push over to the step. Play the peepaw or hamstring for root. Peepaw swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grasp the bird's tail left side. Pull it off. Move back. Press. Push. Grasp the bird's tail right side. Pull it off. Pull back. Press. Push. Back to the front. Cross hands low and high and finish. Well, it's a much shorter form than the sun style we did. 24 form. It's probably still a little shorter than the sun style we did. We'll review that again at some point. I would encourage you to keep practicing it, because if you don't practice something for a while, it goes away. You can learn it more quickly the second time around. But if you're focusing on working on balance and on memory, practicing these things and trying to get that hardwired into your brain is a good thing. All right. Up on your toes, tense everything up as you inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Loosen up your legs a bit. Balance everything out. Inhale up and exhale down. Last one. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe, healthy, and well. And I will see you next time. And we'll continue on with some yang style. Take care. Bye-bye.